What's up, everybody? This is Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, bringing you the next episode of Wii Wednesdays, when I play a Wii game every Wednesday each week. Okay, guys, so what we're going to do here is we're going to play, not actually a Wii retail game like we have been doing, but we're going to play a Wii Ware game. Now, what is Wii Ware? If you don't remember what Wii Ware is, it was the online-only downloadable game. So you download the game from the internet onto your system's hard drive or an SD card. This one's on an SD card. It actually made it really easy to use, and in some ways easier than the Wii U because SD cards are pretty easy to come by. They were a little more expensive back in the day, but they're easy to come by now, so you can download them to your SD card and you have a whole bunch of them on there. I have like 50 games, including Virtual Console. So I'm not sure exactly how many WiiWare games I have, but these are original games for the Wii, just like disc games, but usually a lot smaller. Not always as small in game length, but there's some pretty good games on the WiiWare, I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of really bad ones, a lot of shovelware, like more than you might think, but there is some cool games on there, I'm not gonna lie. There's some cool games. A lot of those are arcade remakes, like Bubble Bobble, Ghosts and Goblins, stuff like that. I don't know if Ghosts and Goblins is there, that might have been an arcade port, but there's also Virtual Console, so if you know about Virtual Console on the Wii, it's in the same kind of eShop kind of thing, except they call it the Wii Shop channel. So we're playing the game Onslaught. Yes, Onslaught. It's a WiiWare downloadable only game for the Wii, made in 2009 by Hudson Soft. Pretty cool. And I actually have my old file on here, and my brother's file. Wow. Let's go to a new file, and this, that is not my name. I don't know who that is. I think that's the default name. We're just going to make a file here. I'm going to keep it simple on the naming, because naming can take a while, even on a game like this. Is that what I do? Ooh, you got a variety of languages here. That's actually pretty cool, because you got all these languages. I'm gonna USA. Now this game was not only just a downloadable game, it actually features online connectivity, which is really surprising once you see what this game's like. If you know anything about Wii, especially WiiWare, guys, if you think about the Wii's library, you know what I'm talking about? There's not too many first-person shooters. I know it had Call of Duty and it had some other games, but there isn't like a whole bunch of first-person shooters. Now this is the first-person shooter, but think about the WiiWare, guys. I'm just gonna do easy for now, but think about the WiiWare. It's like the Wii's library, but smaller, and this is one of the very few shooter games, first-person shooter games, I think there's like 2 on the WiiWare. And this one's actually, it's alright, guys, for what it is. It's alright. But we're going to find out just how alright it is today on Happy Beard Games Wii Wednesdays. Okay, so this is just a little intro thing. There's no real cutscene as far as I remember. It's been a long time since I played this. Like, I'm talking like 5 years, guys. Let's say, so basically what the premise is just a sci-fi first-person shooter. I think you have a team of up to 4 players. So when you're online, you're on a team of 3 other people, including yourself. So you got 4 total. But yeah, so it's a first-person shooter, and you fight giant bug aliens. It's kind of cool, but it's not that cool. And you go from stage to stage. There's not too much of a like a main story, like you might think. It's just mainly just like stage after stage with a little bit of those kind of cutscene with text kind of things. Let's do Assault. So we got a time limit, 30 minutes. Victory, we must arrive at the base. Now what the base looks like. Defeat fail to arrive at base or player death. You have arrived on a distant planet with a group acting as a survey expedition. Break through the assaulting bugs and fight your way back to the base. It kind of sounds like Xenoblade Chronicles X, but on Xenoblade it's like a heck of a lot better. I'm playing that game a lot recently. Okay, here we go. Okay, we got, yeah, this is pretty cool. Let me just go over the controls real quick because I don't really know what they are, but a little bit of text in our way right now. And it goes by automatically, so... Oh, it's going to show us how to play. Okay. Movement. Use the control stick. Okay, that's this. And then you got 8 different directions that you move the thumbstick. You can dash, you can sidestep, and you backstep by double tapping. You attack by, okay, you can change your weapons with the D-pad, I remember that. So up is one weapon, left and right and down they all pertain to each weapon, so it's pretty easy to select a weapon. And they're all guns, and then you got, yeah, you can, see, let's see what we got. We got this gun, machine gun, sorta, automatic. We got this other gun, and we got, I think it's a shotgun, and we got a rocket launcher, or, yeah, a grenade launcher, rocket launcher. Cool. I'm gonna stick with the first top gun for now. Well, actually, this one has a lot more ammo. I'm gonna stick with this. And then we've got other weapons too, I believe. I don't know if it'll show us how to use them or not. Let's find out. So here's the giant bugs, and we basically just go around shooting bugs. There is a, That's why you're still a kid. That's what I remember from this game. It's why you're still squid, Kevin. But yeah, so basically, one of the things in this game is you're trying to rack up points. You're not just trying to kill enemies and beat the mission, but you get points as well. So you get points by doing combos. So you want to keep shooting and not missing to get that combo. Okay, there's another like gimmick thing kinda. When you get hit by the bug blood, it'll get on your screen. So there's a little bit on me, but you can get your screen filled with blood. And you swipe the Wiimote like that, and it looks cool on the webcam. It's like I'm actually doing it. But yeah, you swipe it and you can get the blood off you. So you have to do that consistently. It gets harder later on when the game gets a little more, I guess, violent or difficult. I don't know. Yeah, so when it says things like, that's why you're still a kid, it's basically from the combos. So you get a good combo, it says that. You get a higher combo, it says something else. And it'll say it a lot. So, running out of ammo, you shake the Wiimote to reload. To reload that bad boy. I don't know if you have unlimited amount of ammunition that you can reload to, but you do have pickups, so I'm assuming not, but I'm not sure at this point. Let's switch to weapon. This is like a more powerful gun, but it has less ammo, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, it's pretty straightforward, very simplistic first-person shooter. Remember, this is Wii, guys, so it's not very advanced compared to games that were on the Wii, such as, well, Call of Duty games, Metroid Prime 3, Metroid Prime Trilogy, some other games that I can't think of. A lot of the shooters on Wii were actually light gun games, where you're on rails. But you could compare it to that too, and even this feels a little bit lesser than that, but at the same time it's a WiiWare download. I believe it is around $10, maybe less, maybe more, but most of the WiiWare games on the shop are around $10, and you can still download this now, but you can't do the online multiplayer anymore because of Nintendo's /GameSpy server shut down a couple years ago. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, there's a dog in my yard. Why is there a dog in my yard? Anyways, back to the game. Yeah, so you just go around blasting aliens and completing missions. It does get challenging later on, and there are some bigger monsters. I don't think there's like a major boss fight, but there might be. I just remember that there's more of a variety of different monsters. Most of the levels are pretty generic. They're mostly like you're going around in caves on this planet. Some of them you go like below the cave and stuff, but the online multiplayer was alright. I don't think oh wow, I got that blood on me. I didn't even notice it because it's on the map up there. But yeah, it can fill anywhere on your screen, and then you won't really notice until you start getting hurt by it. And you know, you don't even get the blood, because it's not your blood. So it's not like you're necessarily getting the blood from getting hit. What it is it's the alien's blood, of course. So it's like acidic or something. I don't know. It's poisonous. And even if you're just shooting them, they can splash on you and it'll get on you. So you have to be kind of from a distance, which is a good thing that we're in the gun. There is another weapon you get too. I don't know if I have it right now. I'm gonna check after I reload, I guess. I think you hold down Z and you whip with the nunchuck. It's kind of cool. It's kind of weird. It's like a light whip. It's like Star Wars kind of thing, but not really. I don't know. I guess, yeah, it's kind of cool, I guess. It's kind of a unique feature. It's like, okay, you've got a whip. It's Castlevania style. In addition, I think you have grenades as well. So here's one of my comrades. Or maybe two of them, I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one is me, but this is what the guys look like. Pretty generic sci-fi soldier looking guys. Are you human? Really, Interstellar Strike Force. We're on a classified mission on this planet. Angelica Exilion, the leader of this unit. Okay. This is my junior officer, Wayne Roberts. The elite Interstellar Strike Force. Okay, I'm gonna skip this. It's just like generic, like sci-fi babble. And it goes on a while, as you can see. Oh my gosh, it goes on like a really long time. It's just like, yeah, okay. Basically, you get support characters. And you can use the A button to change their formation. Think of like Battlefront. Like on the PlayStation 2, like Battlefront 1, I think. It's Star Wars Battlefront is what I mean, but it's kind of like that. You get like little support guys. However, I think this game is only in first person, so you can't do like a zoom out to see them really, but they're there somewhere. They're like stay behind you most of the time. But let's do other formations I can get them into, and they do support you, so that's good. I think it's also kind of like Gauntlet, how they have these monster spawners, so you gotta go around destroying these monster spawners. And I need a weapon that actually has bullets, and I need to wipe this off. Oh! This actually seems to me like a game that could get ported to the Nintendo 3DS and actually be kind of successful. I don't know how successful it was on the Wii. I don't know if you guys know anything about the WiiWare's pricing and selling program or whatever. Like if you're actually a game developer, like Retro City Rampage is one game that did not make any money on the Wii. It's actually a really good game. We might play that someday. It's a WiiWare game, but it's also on most systems like Steam and the 3DS now. But how Nintendo's pricing works and basically what the business works on the eShop for developers is a little odd. They basically have to sell a certain amount of money before they even get paid. So they have to sell like, I think it's like $200, or it might be a lot more than that actually, because I think that game sold more than 200 or more than 100 copies, but I could be wrong. But I know that up until probably even now, the game Retro City Rampage, because I followed their development of that game, because I was really into it for a while. It's a good game, but they didn't make any money on the Wii, so that's why they put it on like PlayStation and Steam and stuff, and they finally got some money going. Because originally it was going to be like a Wii game, and it was one of the last WiiWare games they ever made on the service, and it's a really good one. It's just Nintendo's pricing is really bad, and Nintendo actually fixed it. They didn't fix it exactly on the Wii, but on the Nintendo Wii U and the 3DS, their eShops are pretty good, and they're good for a reason. Not just because the games are good, but because the way that they interact with the indie developers is actually really good now. Or at least I've heard it's really good. I mean, I don't know firsthand, but it's got to be better than what it was like on the Wii. And the Wii had a lot of shovelware because of that. Or maybe not because of that, but, you know, it's kind of goes along with it. It's one of the problems that they had. This was the early days of, you know, downloadable games. The GameCube didn't have downloadable games. PlayStation 2 didn't. And the Xbox kind of did, I think. But Dreamcast, I mean, they had online games, but they didn't have games like an eShop kind of thing. So this is the early days of like indie games where you could actually download an indie game onto a video game console, a home console. Not just PC, but a home console. So that's why I was bringing that up. Alright guys, I guess I'm still a squid, or a kid as it says. I'm just still a kid. Okay, so we got a B rank. And it moves on with the story, and you can probably guess that this game gets more challenging, and the enemies get more variety as it goes on. Once again, it does feature up to 3 extra players on multiplayer, so like you know how to squad later in this level? You can do that, but with actual players, only online. There's no split screen, there's no offline multiplayer. A little disappointing in that aspect, but it's kind of cool if they did have online on this. I just think it's kind of fascinating that they actually have a 3D online first-person shooter that's actually pretty good. I think it has leaderboards as well. And it's a download for the Wii Ware. That's just really obscure. That doesn't happen very often, guys, and in fact, it actually only happened, like, once. And there's a couple other games that are first-person shooter, but they're quite different than this. So yeah, so that's pretty much Onslaught for the Nintendo Wii, WiiWare. Cool game, guys. It's pretty cool. It's not the best game ever made, but for what it is and what it achieved on the WiiWare download service, that's actually pretty cool, in my opinion. It's one of the better games you can download for the original Wii. And it actually features the motion controls pretty well. The pointer controls work fine. The whip and stuff like that, wiping off the screen's a little weird, but it actually works really fine if you're used to the Wiimote and Nunchuck combo. Alright guys, that's it for Wii Wednesdays on Happy Beard Games. Until next time, stay tuned for more classic gaming goodness and some more Wii Wednesdays coming up every Wednesday from now on. This is Kevin here from Happy Beard Games signing out from Wii Wednesdays. Alright, if you want to support my channel, please leave a like, show me how you like my videos, leave a comment, let me know what you think, leave any support, tips, ideas, games to play in future videos, that's really important too. Also, leave some subscriptions, or what? Leave a subscription? You should subscribe to my channel because I do this every week, and then you'll get it every week, and then it'll be a different game each week. And I also do classic video games, mostly NES. I kind of want to do some Game Boy games, like classic Game Boy games too, so just keep that in mind. But anyways, yeah, subscribe, like, share, comment, and that's pretty much it. If you want to support my channel, it's really important, guys. I'm getting ready to do a 250 subscriber special, so that's why I'm bringing that up so much. Yeah, alright guys, Onslaught for the Nintendo Wii. WiiWare, Wii Wednesdays, Hybrid Games, out!